crafty friends, it's Andrea from Prairie Sky DIY here with a silly goose card that we're going to do today. I'm also using the Dandy Designs Designer Series paper. This paper pack is amazing. You get 48 sheets. There's 12 designs. You get 4 of each sheet. And it includes one of my very favorite colors, which is Mango Melody. I'll be using this a lot during Sale-a-Bration. This is free with a $120 purchase before tax. We've got our basic white layer, our piece of Mango Melody, our Designer Series paper, and basic white that we are going to use as our stamping piece. I really like these wing bump geese, so that's what we're going to do. I don't tend to make a ton of cards for littler kids, but I thought that this one would be a really fun one to do. And really, it's not limited to little kids. This could be masculine, youth. It's perfect for pretty much anybody. So we're going to peel the, oops, no, that way we're not. We're going to peel our protective layer and lay it flat. We're going to take our stamp set and line it up. And then when we've got it lined up exactly where we need, we're just going to press. And our sticker is positioned exactly where we need it to be. Now, I really like coloring, but this is perfect for people who maybe aren't quite so confident in their coloring ability. You can color this with pretty much anything that you want or that you have, because we're just coloring wings and beaks today. Actually, I'm going to go a little closer to the edge. Straight down. Now, I am participating in a retreat coming up in February. And one of the things that I'm going to be touching on is easy ways to add color to your cards. So the information for that retreat is down below. If you have any questions, please feel free to pop me a message. I'm really excited about it. There's going to be 6 sessions from 3 different Stampin' Up! Demonstrators. And so much more value. You're going to get lifetime access. You're going to be able to learn so much about color, pattern, get some ideas, and most importantly, get ideas on how to use what you already own. So I'm using the Calypso Coral watercolor pencil here. I love these watercolor pencils. You can use it either by itself, or you can blend it with the blender pen. These are one of my favorite mediums, and I haven't really been using it. I've been focusing more on Stampin' Blends lately. But this is really forgiving. All right, so there's our geese. I'm just going to check and see. You know, I did grab some gray. I might do just a little bit of detail here with just a little bit of light shading with the gray, kind of tail feathers, just to give it a little bit of depth and dimension. I'm not pressing hard. It's barely enough to see. Like, you can see just the smallest little detail of a shadow. And for the longest time, I did find coloring quite intimidating, but really it's like anything else. The more you practice, the easier it is, and the more you're willing to experiment a little bit. Okay, now we've got our base. I'm going to layer up our papers, just 2 little strips. Oh, I just noticed actually, my card base was already scored and folded. I just about started assembling it upside down. Because, well, won't be the first time. probably will not be the last time. And I really like this star pattern. It makes it a little bit more youthful and a little bit more generic. Do I want to go that way or do I want to go that way? I think I'm going to go this way. So grab our paper trimmer and trim it. Now when I do my layers, it's 1/4 of an inch smaller for each layer. I'm actually going to make this guy a little bit smaller than that. There we go. Now, do I have... I'm in the middle of a craft room cleanup. Actually, on my Facebook page and in my Facebook group, we're doing... we're starting 2023 with a craft room cleanup because, well, it's a bit of a hot mess over here. And one of the things that we're doing is, or I'm trying to do personally, because it's a huge challenge for me, is cleaning as I go. It's not really, oh, I'm looking for this scrap and it's in my paper trimmer. It's not really my favorite thing to do, and it's not really what I do well. But it's what I'm trying to do this year, is cleaning as we go. You've got a friend in me is the sentiment that I want to use. Peel our backing. So we're on, the way that I've designed it is there is more days in the month than steps in the challenge. So it is attainable, achievable, and if you miss a day, there's plenty of time to catch up. And really, it's kind of just a guidepost, an idea, ways to do it for the full year. I think I'm just going to stick with Memento for our sentiment. Well, straight up, straight down. Oh, I still have a halo. Oh well, we'll fix it. Okay, now, handy dandy, take your pick tool. If you've got a piece that's a little bit smaller, take your pick tool to position it, stamp it, and you're good to go. To dimensional or not to dimensional? I don't think we're going to dimensional today. I've got a little smudge here I want to cover. And now I've grabbed some of our basic rhinestones, and I'm just going to do a quick little cover. Where I mucked up and had our little halo. And now nobody's wiser. It's covered. And we're done. As always, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate your time. I hope you have I'm not sure what word I was just going to say there. I hope you have a spectacular rest of your day, and I'll see you again soon.